Right. And action. Okay, well, I thought they were going to say something, but they didn't. Welcome back to Discussing Nothing. Imagine the theme song's playing. Your favorite podcast. It's back, even though it's not really back. It's the same setup. It's pretty much the same show. But welcome back. As you can see here, we have three lovely people sitting here. I'm not in the main display today, but I will be trying to lead this conversation. I'm joined today by the scrumptious
Liam,
the delightful
Kelvin,
and the modest
Emma. I forgot my name.
Yeah, we got there. And today, let's do a bit of preamble. How are we, guys? How are we? Are you good? Are you good today? How are you feeling?
all right, yeah, I'm ready to be wooed.
Wooed? Also?
Seduce.
I'm ready to woo.
Are you glad the podcast is back, Emma?
Yes,
Yes.
I've missed it.
Yes. Describe that in more detail.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Liam, are you excited the podcast back?
I'm buzzing.
Buzzing. Do you
Yes.
think you've brought your A game today?
Yes, I already spent more time than Emma on
Yeah.
this,
I might
as
say,
per usual.
I might say, you all look, quite frankly, delightful. But
Thank you.
today, we are looking at this guy, centerfold. Look at him. Bask in his glory. He is the new, and I'm sad to say this, the local hottie. My crown has been diminished. I am no longer the local hottie here. But Kelvin is your new local hottie. Now, these two, to either side of Kelvin, must seduce him. So that is the premise. Kelvin is the local hottie, and Emma and Liam must seduce him. Would anyone care to go first today?
What would Kelvin like to hear first?
Kelvin, who would you like to hear first?
What's the setup then? Are we running through?
Well, basically, Kelvin must receive a 3-course meal, an activity, and a drink. You must supply him with the perfect date. And then by the end, Kelvin will decide whom he will take to the ball or just on a date. And you guys will win the prize of dating said local hottie.
Oh my god.
Oh, exactly. I'm going to decide that Emma,
Me.
please begin.
Right, Kelvin. I feel like I know you very, very, very well. And I catered my dates around how well I know you, Kelvin. And I thought we could start our one... Well, hang on a minute. Let me gather my thoughts.
She's so
Cut.
flustered in front of him.
He's just so hot.
I'm so flustered.
Yeah.
Okay. Take 2.
It doesn't have to be is it a speech?
Liam, do you want to start?
I can't even look at him without laughing.
Right, Liam, you begin.
No, I'll go.
Okay, Emma, last chance.
Right.
The first person to say something gets first dibs at the thing that if you say the same thing as the other person.
She's not stopped.
Say that again.
I don't know.
Emma.
Cut that.
Starter.
Right. Oh, we're starting with the food.
Yeah, we'll go the same as last time.
Okay. So, I thought we could take a little wander down to, I don't know, maybe like your favorite restaurant, the Waterside, in your hometown of Haddington. And I thought,
We're going to reveal a lot of personal information about Kelvin in this podcast. It's going to become public domain.
yeah, a little trip to the Waterside,
Okay.
your favorite restaurant. And I thought maybe we could have a starter of some mussels. Because I know you like mussels.
Yeah.
Kelvin, you seem unexcited by this so far. What are your thoughts on Emma's setup
I
here?
haven't got the rest of the meal out yet.
It's very generic so far. I know exactly what she's done. She's looked at things that I've said before and is just
It's because I know you.
regurgitating.
That's how you get to know a person, Kelvin, is going
Okay.
with the things that they've told you.
Yeah.
Emma, might I remind you the last time I was the local hottie? Back in the day, you probably lowballed it a bit too much.
Yeah,
you
but
probably went
I'm
a bit
all
too
about-
humble.
The sentimentality of things.
Yes, where did that get you last
I'm not
time?
trying to... It's not about winning,
Oh.
Ross. It's not about that.
Liam, hit me with your starter.
Starter. Well, I need to go activity first. 'cause
Okay, well, set it up.
Well, I didn't get to go activity first. That led up to my
Yeah,
meal.
but you waffled way too much.
you waffle.
Wait, we're eating and then doing an activity after.
well, no,
No,
I
no.
thought the activity came first for me. And there was activities after,
My
actually.
activity is sort of wrapped up.
Oh, there'll be activities after.
Yes. No, mine's is an activity. Mine's basically, Kelvin, after financially recovering from Ross's date, I hope your passport has got some miles left on it, because we are going to Moscow to ride the Trans-Siberian Railway. All 5,753 miles of it.
And what a date. To do that in one night is,
No.
Quite
No one said the date had to be one night.
yeah, I suppose.
Once again, Liam has found a loophole in my very weak premise.
Yeah. I can
So I thought, as we're going to be on the train for multiple days, the meal would be eaten on the train.
I don't know if you can get a flight to Moscow at the moment.
I've got
I'm not sure you'd even really
You've got
want
a
to
gal.
go.
I've got a PJ.
Okay.
That's private jet for any brokies out there. So for my starter, I have went with something that I know you love.
Mhm.
You haven't stopped speaking about this since you first had it
Are we eating this on the train?
on the train. Dorito chili heat wave of fries from KFC.
Nice.
Kelvin, right, Kelvin. Right, let's just get to this. How are you feeling so far? How are you feeling about this? Talk me through your thoughts.
Two very different propositions here.
Mm-hmm.
One is very ambitious. The other is
Maybe too ambitious.
potentially the least ambitious thing.
Yeah, Tiggy, ask you to walk down the street.
Yeah, but it's
Hey, I haven't been
At
able
least-
to say my activity. There was an activity leading up to
Okay,
the
Emma.
meal.
At least
Okay,
they're
let's calm
different.
And
down.
an activity
Let's calm
after.
down. Now,
Sorry.
Kelvin, who are you leaning more towards at this moment in time?
definitely the free trip to Siberia over the walk down this.
Not concerned about any security risks or anything at the moment.
He says he knows a guy. I trust him.
Okay, yeah. Liam, what's the name of your guy?
I can't out him.
Okay,
Not
fair.
on the podcast.
Okay, Liam, you tell us your main course, please.
My main course is something that Kelvin regularly eats and actually complains when he doesn't get, would be his Big Mac from McDonald's. The man loves burgers, not only burgers, but his McDonald's burgers.
Nice. Emma, what have you got?
Burger.
Just burger?
Specific
Burger.
burger.
Burger. Burger. What's
Burger.
my main?
Thank you.
my
No
main
side?
course?
No side? Liam, is yours a
Well,
meal?
with some fries.
Mine's a meal, yeah.
Meal. Yours? Fries? Any specific... How's this burger made? We know how a McDonald's burger's made. Like, just burger.
He knows exactly what I mean by that.
Okay, right. We've not got very much further there, but so far, Kelvin's having KFC and McDonald's on the Siberian Express. I don't know what it is. Forgive my pronunciation. And Emma's gone to Haddington for just seems like a pub meal so far.
Yep.
Which maybe Kelvin's man of simple pleasures. So let's just say
These are
that.
things I know the man
Kelvin,
likes.
again at this pit stop. Where are we? How are you feeling? Are you feeling seduced right about now?
Definitely not. No.
Thoughts on the fact that you're just a burger guy?
They're both fine. They're both. I am a burger guy. That's
Burger
fine.
But do you
I'm okay
are you feeling misunderstood at this moment in time?
Not really. Just a little bit underappreciated.
Let me ask you this: if you were, what would be your ideal like main course? What could they have said?
Burger.
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 Okay, right. Moving on
I
swiftly.
believe that's exactly what I said.
Yes. To dessert, Emma.
A nice warm dish of apple strudel.
A warm dish.
Apple strudel.
Which I believe is the man's favourite dessert.
This is correct, Kelvin.
Yeah.
It is correct because it is also my dessert.
Look at us, we just know you so well.
If only there was a sheet of paper with all everyone's favourite things written on it.
Oh no! Did you refer to that?
It's not like we did
No.
a survey 2 weeks ago where we said all of our favourite things.
Well, this is a very, very, very disappointing start to this podcast season. But anyway, Kelvin. I think the only differential so far is
One
muscles.
is in Siberia.
Is muscles, and one's in Siberia.
A McDonald's in Siberia.
McDonald's in Siberia.
Important.
Let's just go on to dessert. No, we've done dessert. Let's go into the drink. Liam, what are you letting this man slurp on?
We've all been out with Kelvin enough times to know nothing makes this man more feral than red wine.
Red wine. Feral. I think you'll need to clarify what you mean by that, because that could be misconstrued.
Feral.
He means what he means.
Right.
Now the seduction starts.
Emma, what
I thought he could wash that burger down with a nice, refreshing glass of strawberry thistly crust.
Yeah, how did you miss that one?
Because
Because he just doesn't know you like I know you,
Yeah.
Kelvin.
I can see this podcast has very much been hijacked by the cheat sheet. That
No.
no,
Well, it's
no,
not actually
not at
been-
all.
You missed that one.
I just
You missed that one.
know
You
everything
just know him.
about Kelvin.
Yeah, you know it
I
well.
only took apple strudel.
You would have taken apple strudel.
That's the only thing I took.
Okay, right.
The
And
rest is all
now,
ball knowledge.
so, Liam, do you have an activity for young Kelvin, or is it?
Young?
We are riding the Trans-Siberian Railway.
Okay.
All 5,000 miles of it.
No magical footballers appearing out of nowhere to serve the dish, or no private concert.
Do you want...
I'm
Okay,
not
here's
saying.
this
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I feel like I was getting the better deal than Kelvin was, but maybe Kelvin.
no,
I
Emma
suppose
was
he's
trying
getting
to
a getaway.
Emma tried to sidebar me earlier on to say that I couldn't be as imaginative.
Well, Emma, why
And
did you do that?
she, instead of bringing her level up to mine, she
You've
said
lowered
I
down.
have to come down to her.
Emma, let's have your activity then.
Well, I know that Kelvin appreciates nothing more than a nice drive with some of his favourite music by Paramore playing, with a nice wander through the countryside. And that was before the meal, might I add. And I thought after the meal, we could pop to his parents' house to visit his lovely parents' Patterdale Terrier, and then ending the night playing video games with the Lord of the Rings score playing in the background with a refreshing glass of Fentimans Rose lemonade.
VAR, Liam, what's the matter, man?
That is word from word what Kelvin said his ideal date would be. She has just read
That
it.
just so happens to be more or less exactly my perfect date too. Minus his parents.
Go to my parents' house.
Right. Again, Emma, you've really pushed the boat out
I
this time.
I know.
You've gone for, as I said at the start, you're modest.
Modest and sentimental.
Indeed.
Which is what dates and wooing is all about.
not Kelvin, Liam, any final flourishes to your date?
If I lose this the way it is, I don't think I need to add anything.
Okay.
It should be in the
I
bag.
did have one other little surprise ending.
Final flourish.
to the
Surprise
date.
ending.
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that on the podcast.
Go
It
on.
was a surprise trip to Japan.
You've just made that up.
No, it's written on my thing.
He's already going to Japan this year.
Yeah.
though.
Wait,
Yeah,
Kelvin's
because
a very
taking
much
him-
one and done holiday, man. I'm pretty sure.
wait, Ross, can you hear that? It's the carriage behind us. Is that Paramore playing in the carriage behind us? What?
Ladies and gentlemen, Hayley Williams.
In Russia.
In Russia. Oh wow! Right, we're gonna do some 1 minute final closing pitches. Almost like this is your final push. Like, date me. Date me, okay? Here's your date me final push. I'm gonna go to Emma. Go. A minute on the clock. Go.
A minute?
Yep.
That's too long. Kelvin, I think if I've proved nothing else to you today, it's that I just know you inside and out. I know what you like. I know what you want. And I think that's what dating is all about. Knowing the person. And
No, just knowing him inside and out. Liam, right, that'll do it.
Kelvin, there's not going to be many chances for you to ride the Trans-Siberian Railway. It's your dream.
You're right.
It could get destroyed with the current state of affairs,
It could.
and you could never get to ride. I've got a man who will get us there.
Okay.
That's all I've got to say. And I think all we have proven here today is Emma can read a Google Doc.
I can read a Google Doc.
Yes.
Okay, Kelvin. I'm going to leave it with you.
Oh, God.
Don't
Why?
sell it a little bit. Give me a little bit of pageantry. Weigh it all up, and then tell me. Give us the big reveal. But take us on a little journey there. Unpack it all. Floor is yours.
Okay. It was slightly underwhelming.
Who?
And slightly overwhelming
Both.
at the same time.
Okay.
One is a realistic proposition.
That you could do
Some
next
would
week.
say your ideal date
It's almost as if it's something I do every week.
because you just love it all so much.
The other is virtually impossible. And,
I'm ready to move mountains.
I think that takes real love.
So, Kelvin, who are you taking on a date?
Neither, because I'm married and I've got a wife.
Oh, boo.
But
Womp womp.
maybe Liam, maybe.
Yeah. Look at there they are in frame, the happy couple off to Siberia.
2-0. Just
2-0. Emma,
own team.
any tactics for your next seduction?
Sentimentality.
Well, with that is another Discussing Nothing. Thank you very much to everyone who played. Thank you, Kelvin, for sitting through that.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can see it. But yeah, thanks for listening to Discussing Nothing. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.